Okay, so yeah, should be live now, hopefully. So, yeah, back on the home menu of the Switch, so finally get to play this game. I just downloaded the DLC for it and Dead Cells, so yeah, I don't know why it took so long to download today. The internet is being a bit slow, the one that I don't stream on. I stream on one that's separate from the one that I play games on. So, yeah, I tried to switch over to that one for a minute and then see if that downloaded it faster than it did, so, yeah. Been waiting to play this game for a bit. I got it around December as well as Demon Souls and Spider-Man Miles Morales. So yeah, I think I'm gonna be coming back to Dead Cells pretty soon. By the way, I just wanted to mention that as yeah, I just bought the Fatal Falls DLC using some of the gold points. I think they're called. Had a lot of them saved up, so I used um, those on that. I was gonna buy like Ultra Instinct Goku, but I think he got nerfed in Dragon Ball FighterZ because I've been playing that on my own for a bit. So yeah, guess it's time to get started. So I don't really know too much about Fire Emblem games. This is the first one I've played. I do know that it's like a Pokemon Nuzlocke where if your party members die, they die forever. So I'm gonna try to avoid that. Interesting. Expansion pass when applied. The protagonist now has an academy uniform to wear, which can be found in a journal. Once selected, the uniform will be worn during events and battles, or while necessary. Update data has been downloaded. New difficulty level titled Maddening has been added. The Goddess Tower can be viewed in extras under Event Gallery. No updated gallery is unlocked after clearing the game. To start playing a Maddening difficulty, select New Game from the title menu. New DLC content is available. You now have access to a new set of valuable items. Additional auxiliary battles, a new song, new attire, and a new accessory. Retrieve the items near your bed and personal headquarters. Update data has been downloaded. The number of save file slots has increased. Now possible to go into battle with the save appearances of the Monastery. A new ally will join in Crimson Flower. Add-on content has been distributed. It is now possible to recruit Anna from Chapter 3 onward. Additional quests, battalions, outfits, paralogs, and activities have been added. Activities and battalions are unlocked by clearing the additional quests. New DLC content is available. The protagonist can now wear Bell's Regalia. Update data has been downloaded. New outfit has been added for the protagonist. New quest has also been added. If you clear the quest, a new character will be available to invite to Team Party. New DLC content is available. You can now access a new story by selecting Side Story from the title screen. Your progress in Side Story will unlock new content for the main story, including new playable characters, classes, quests, activities, paralogs, and a new area to visit while exploring. Oh, that's kind of strange, actually. Am I supposed to do this first, then? Music library. Oh, wow, so... It's kind of interesting that they have this, in voiceover language. I think I'm gonna go with the English voiceover language. I've already got the DLC, so I'm ready to Side Story first. Okay, so it looks like I start with New Game first. I had planned on doing normal, but it looks like normal's the easy setting. But yeah, I've never played a Fire Emblem game before, so... I think I'm gonna go with Classic. Sure, why not? This could be a mistake. Maybe. Arrow year 91. Anime song update and persona, that's interesting. Sword of the Creator. It just fell down and it took all those people out. I think that's what the sword is called. It's like a whip. I didn't know anything from Smash. Yeah, there it goes. Oh, and there are multiple.
Ladies!
I don't know which one I should be rooting for, if any.
Tell me, Nemesis, do you recall the Red Canyon? You'll die! 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 You took everything that I loved! He's gone now, Mother.
Guess that's how you start.
Oh my. What could have brought you here? I wonder how you got in here. It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed. Now come to me. I wish to have a look at you.
Got male Byleth and female Byleth. Actually, male Byleth doesn't exist. Going with
I have
Smash
not seen
intuition.
the likes of you before. Who are you anyway? I see.
Mortal.
Then you must have a name of sorts. Go on.
We're just going with default.
Huh. I shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of human names. You must possess a day of birth as well. Beneath which moon and on what day were you born to this world?
I'll just go with the meme. Or should I go with my actual birthday? I'll go with the meme. I've mentioned my birthday before, but
Well, wonders
Because it
never
was,
cease.
like, within
it
5
seems we
days.
share our day of birth.
Okay.
How strange.
Oh wait, what?
It all feels so familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap. It is almost time to
Hey, time to wake up. Were you having that dream again? Massive armies clashing on a vast field, right? There hasn't been a battle like that in over 3 centuries. In any case, just put that out of your mind for now. The battlefield is no place for idle thoughts. Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us. Letting your mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed. Okay, time to get moving. Bob is in the kingdom. I told you before,
I'm not playing on the
it's
PS5,
far from
I
here,
read it.
so we'll need to leave at
I
dawn.
just have it on that setting. Still playing on the Switch, so hence the whole menu at the beginning. First we'll need to leave at dawn.
Oh, good grief. Everyone is already waiting for us outside.
Gerald, sir, sorry to barge in, but your presence is needed.
What's happened?
Please forgive our intrusion. We wouldn't bother you were the situation not dire.
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
We're being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
Bandits? Here?
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
We've been separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives, not to mention our gold.
I'm impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation. Wait, that uniform.
Bandits spotted just outside the village. Damn, there were a lot of them.
I guess they followed you all the way here. We can't abandon this village now. Come on, let's move. Hope you're ready.
Skirmish at dawn, prologue, an inevitable encounter. Player leads. Okay.
Let's take care of those thieves before they overrun the village. Take down the enemies in front first. That should take the wind out of their sails.
Should we not be in the vanguard then? Select a unit and move them to an enemy. While you're standing to an enemy, the command window will open to attack. Select the attack command and choose the weapon. Can't move that far.
I will prevail. Stay focused.
Oh wait,
I'll cut
I
through.
thought I was like surrounding them. Weapon durability. A weapon will break when it's repeated use. Increases durability to 0. Fight with a broken weapon, but your might and hit rate will reduce. Enemies will make follow attacks more easily. Be careful with your weapons. You cannot repair them. Bows can attack from long range. Though their hit range reduces, range increases. They are highly effective against flyers like Pegasus, Knights, and Wyvern Riders.
Ready and willing.
Should hit.
It's not luck, it's fate.
Use the battle menu to create bookmark saves, you destroy more guides, and more. To access the press A button, cursor is on a space without an active unit. Pokemon saves. Once all of your units have taken action, player phase ends, enemy phase begins. You can end the player phase early by selecting an enemy in the battle menu. Oh, they count as an hour.
We'll advance while protecting ourselves from the enemy. Take up position inside the forest.
Terrain effects. Certain terrain will have effects on the unit occupying it. Forest, for instance, raise the unit's evasion and defense. Move units to advantageous terrain to prepare to meet the enemy. This side. Counts as forest terrain, kind of random. Okay, so.
Yes, good. If we're in the forest, we can sustain their attacks without losing the advantage.
Forests are not the only terrain type I have others such as thickets and hill tiles. Let's see the types of terrain type. Holding your cursor over and pressing X button to move an empty space to toggle terrain information unit icon. Okay. I can't make it to any of the terrain, but weeds. That's not good. Okay, so
It's a fine opportunity. Use the combat arts I taught you.
combat arts are powerful techniques that use more weapon durability than usually do not typically allow attacks. Units learn new combat arts from their weapon skills and levels go up. There are no combat skills arts for reason or fate. Those skills grant magic instead. Okay. I'm sure stuff like that will make sense over time. So to make use of combat arts.
That is that. Now you know your limits.
Can I not move and attack on the same thing?
Sweet dreams.
Select the items option to change your equipped weapon or to use items such as the bow and arrow to source your unit's hit points. Well, there are some bandits there. Oh, I don't see any else.
Damn! Why are there mercenaries in the village? Guess we'll have to deal with them too.
Attack when an ally is nearby, and the enemy will be intimidated, making them easier to hit.
Linked attacks. When you attack an enemy that is also an attack reform, units you'll trigger link attacks. See, I felt like this would be it. During a linked attack, your avoid rate and hit rate are higher than that. Or the higher the normal linked attacks, certain units will also raise MT. Good use of link attacks is key to defeating powerful enemies. Linked attacks will also build support of the units involved. Item icon on enemy indicates that you will get an item that is highlighted green with the unit's details display when you defeat them.
The blank stare! Out of my way!
You got advantage. Or that one does.
I'm gonna kill you where you stand!
Nice.
Progress suits me well.
Almost leveled up
We
twice.
must all do our part.
Received Iron Axe.
Honestly, what are you accomplishing with that little stunt? It's like you're trying to get me killed, you fool. Well, it's fine. After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right? You can call me Sothis, but I'm also known as the Beginning.
Guess that makes sense.
Sothis. Yes, that is it. My name is Sothis. And I am also called the Beginning. But who once called me that? I was not able to recall my name until just now. And just like that, it came to me. How odd. That look upon your face. Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name? Phooey! That child just saved your life. And what does that make you? Such arrogance. You look the part, but are you truly an adult? You threw yourself before an axe to save just one young girl. Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened. I do not hear your gratitude. Perhaps I should force you to leave? There now. Is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you worth saving after all. Though it is only momentary, time has stopped. However did I manage that? When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end. How rude of you to drag me into this. Now what to do? Of course! I must turn back the hands of time! Yes, I do believe it can be done. You really are quite troublesome. I cannot wind back time too far, but all is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time. Now go! Yes, you who bears the flames within. Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
Hey, over here!
Huh?
Hey, did you just...
The Knights of Seros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students. Hey, the thieves are running away. Go after them. The students seem to be unharmed. And who's this?
Why him?
Oh, the date set to my birthday, I guess.
My, thank you so much.
Captain Gerald? It is you! Goodness, it's been ages! Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man! Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway. Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois, just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary. One who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Right. Goodbye, Captain. Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Garreg Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child?
I guess so.
Is that so? Well, physical differences aside, your mannerisms do remind me of the captain. I'd love for you to see the monastery too. You will join me, won't you? What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Seros.
The Knights of Seros? They do seem rather skilled.
I guess so. This is here.
Ah, it seems your presence is required. Get going.
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question. You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker? Former captain of the Knights of Seros, oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything? You haven't heard of the Knights of Seros? The most famous order of knights in all of Fodlan.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel. Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students of the Officers' Academy at Garreg Mach Monastery. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat. Everything would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything. Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire. I might as well tell you now, I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself. Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors. But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well?
Guess, is this gonna be something that... Yeah, because I think in this game you do, like, multiple playthroughs, right? So I guess I'll go with the first one first. At least I'm pretty sure that's how this game works, where you have to do, like, different playthroughs of each of the kingdoms to see all the different sides, unless you can go through all three.
A wise choice. Though the Empire has fallen from its former glory, the other regions are merely offshoots that pale in comparison.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
My, they are in such a hurry. You know, each of the three is most unique.
She's a refined young woman, but I feel as though she is always evaluating me. Seems quite sincere, but I sense darkness lurking beneath. Lily smiles straight. That smile does not reach his
Yes,
eyes.
I thought the same. I am so sleepy once again. I may be sleeping, but
Oh, there's a lot of save files. I was just curious to see how many there were. I chose one of them, so I guess I'll save there, so that way I don't have to go through the prologue every time.
Part 1. White Clouds. Great Tree Moon. 3 houses. The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree. The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
Going through some Fire Nation.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough. There it is. Garreg Mach Monastery.
This is also the 3 houses same, but like a Rugen version. Oh. Looks familiar.
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now, I've never spoken of this to you before, but many years ago, I was a knight here. I reported to the Archbishop, Lady Rhea. As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Seteth. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place. I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name? A fine name indeed. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy. Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seiros, don't you? I won't say no, but...
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seiros. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
I must work here?
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know. I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers' Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you. I look too pretty for that line of work, do I? But yes, when I'm not teaching, I can be found in the infirmary. If you're ever lonely, please do come and pay me a visit. I would love to.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela. Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
To think that the next Emperor, King, and Sovereign Duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Seteth. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Gerald character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flayn is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Seteth, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the Church, especially if they are frequenting Garreg Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
This loading screen's got a bit loading time. Oh, it's a cutscene, I guess. Reminds me of Slime. Been watching that pretty recently. Reminds me of like the OVAs of that.
Of course.
Wait, while exploring the monastery, R stick move camera, plus minus button zoom in and out, BY hold dash. Why? If you're ever unsure what to do next, the left side of the screen, your current objectives will be displayed there.
I imagine you were a bit surprised that I recommended you as a professor here. Frankly, we had someone else in mind for the role, but they ran off during our dust-up with the bandits. Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
You saved the lives of the students you came across. That, at least, was admirable. Now, you should make the rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you greet everyone.
So, yeah, looks like I can't go there. could probably delete that save file, but
Of course. I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers Academy, correct? To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home. That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished, come and speak with me.
okay.
May I ask a favor of you?
Sword, Monastery, and money. You should speak with every student you can. This might be your only chance to see what they're like before you become professor. Speak to the 3 house leaders and gather information about the students in each house. The students can be found in the reception hall on the first floor and throughout the Officers Academy. Quests are tasks given to you by people around the monastery. Those who give or are involved with quests will have icons by them. Consult the quest menu to see the quests you've accepted. Icons beside each quest indicate their status. Icons for a central quest are red. I didn't know if this was like Animal Crossing, but these the real time or whatever. The main map in the upper right corner of the screen shows your current location, location of important people, the directions your quest givers can resume in. Change the map view with the 0 button. Okay. There's a group of people here, right? Oh, there's just some random
What do you think?
bots. Oh. I guess that's